Hello and welcome. Silrace here with World of Tanks. And this is my farewell game to this Swedish Tier 5 medium tank. It is large. The only thing I liked about this tank is the gun. And that seems to be the only good thing about it, as far as I can tell so far. Anyway, so by the time this video goes live, I have sold this tank away. I was like, not planning to ever play it again, and so on. I kind of wanted to show this off for two reasons. This is somewhat decent of a game for this tank, and also because this beginning is just silly by me. Because I'm looking at, if you look at where my camera is right now, I'm like, there is T-3485 there, and there was another tank, and I'm just looking over there and whatnot. And yes, this is, just to clarify again, this is recorded from my own replay. I have completely and utterly forgotten that there is, on this minimap, there is an AMD, whatever combination of letters, right down to myself. Like, I'm just like, oh, well, there is tanks there, and I'm going to be shooting over there, and whatnot, and just like, just drive over here, and wait, what? There is somebody over there, and it's not a tank, it has wheels. It's a race car. And then I get I get shot at by everybody. And unfortunately I make a mistake there. In the sense that I cleared out the SPG stun. Instead of you know, curing my loader. And I lose basically all of my hit points. Well, not all of them, because if I lost all of them I would be very much blown to bits, but basically all of them. And I have no idea why this race car kept shooting HE shells at me to start off with, but hey, I am trading here with a tier 6 race car. I mean, it's going decently enough. The gun depression on this tank is helping a whole lot. And that was a really lucky and cheeky shot into it. And there is the double SPG shots trying to blow me to pieces. Right, race car, come over here. And I have managed to blow up an entire tier 6 race car. Okay, so now I'm kind of stuck in this position. Because these guys are here, and there is a whole lot of stuff there just looking right at me. However, I get saved by my SPG. I see that SPG shot land on the M6, and I'm like, okay, now I can bomb it out of there because of the stun. It's like, okay, they are going to have a harder time hitting me now and whatnot. I will get out of here now. So that was a decent enough play. They kind of made up for the fact well, the start was just horrible. I wasn't just paying attention to anything, but at least I made up for it. And so now I'm going back to where I started. Because, like, well, I came here to begin with, let's just go through. Okay, well, nobody here. Let's push. Yes, my team is just destroying everybody at this point. Like, obviously, like, my team just rolled over everybody, so I can go get a little bit of extra damage. Extra damage here at the end of the game. Let's go to the side of this M6, shoot it, and so on. And this is where the mass amount of gun depression this thing has. It just comes to a nice little additional damage there. So this tank, what is there to say about it? It's another tier 5 medium. It does have a pretty good and punchy gun, and how basically I have not invested in this tank or this tank line like at all. I started this with like 75% crew, and the only equipment piece I have is the camouflage net, because I just randomly have those things sitting around still, and I'm not even carrying any premium rounds if you look at my ammo loadout. I'm just not. I only basically played this, and the SPG does the SPG thing. Anyway, I only played this tank with with the idea of like, oh, I'll just do an occasional 2 times XP win here and there, and eventually unlock the tier 6. And that's it. Like, I didn't grind this tank or anything of the sort. I wasn't having that much fun with this tank. It was like, yeah, it has a pretty decent gun, and it has a really good, you know, gun depression, so you can play hold down positions and whatnot. But honestly, I wasn't really having that much fun with it overall. Overall, I just wasn't. Maybe because it's not a heavy tank, and I mostly like my heavy tanks. That might be it. Possibly. Still, a decently good result here, and actually pretty good result for me here, and man, that beginning was just funky. That's mainly why I wanted to show this off, and also as a farewell video to this particular tank, because I am not touching you ever again if I can avoid that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you folks next time with more World of Tanks.